Seniors across this country are having a difficult time getting to vaccination appointments. Many don't have cars or, in smaller towns and cities, access to public transportation. But Chris Conti found one police department that's starting to use their squad cars to help meet this critical need.
The calls come in at all hours of the day.
For the area 142 Parker Street, for Sergeant Manchuso.
No shortage of people needing help.
We are confirmed accidental.
Received.
People are obviously are struggling right now. It's a really tough time.
But these days, when Officer James McGrath heads out on the road, he has a tough time connecting with his community.
I think it's hard to really, gain a rapport with people with masks, especially I don't think people really recognize me.
Officer McGrath is particularly concerned about those over age 65 who live here in Maynard, Massachusetts.
I think the elderly especially are afraid to go anywhere.
Even his boss, the chief, sees it.
This is the group of people that are dying from it.
As the COVID-19 vaccine has slowly been rolled out across the nation, seniors have often had a difficult time getting to their appointments.
What can we do? I've been trying to do that throughout this whole thing.
So Chief Noble and the rest of his department have started answering calls of a different kind.
Do you see an officer at all?
Offering anyone who needs it in this town of 10,000 a free ride to their vaccination site.
There's isolation, there's depression, anxiety, and all of these. If we can do something to relieve that, at least they know that there's a fallback plan. That's my mother right there in the middle.
Chief Noble realized seniors needed help when his own 77-year-old mom couldn't drive herself to an appointment recently.
Without COVID, transportation is an issue for the elderly.
From no license to no access to a car to not knowing someone who can help drive them, anyone over 65 is just less likely to be able to get to vaccination sites. 1 in every 5 Americans is over the age of 65. Nearly 8 million of them don't drive, and 15.5 million Americans who are 65 and older live in communities where public transportation service is poor.
We're in a service business. It's not just law enforcement. We're also community caretakers.
With town festivals and events canceled, the department was able to allocate money to the program to cover overtime and gas costs. Other departments have also gotten word of the RIDE program and are implementing similar ideas.
This population is the most vulnerable. We have to think of what we can do.
So far, only a handful of people have taken the department up on their offer.
Hopefully we'll be running back and forth all day.
But they're here,
Received.
ready to answer the call whenever it may come in.
To me, this is probably the best community service we can do right now.
I'm Chris Conti.
And here at home, a new vaccination clinic has opened up in Marinette County. Today, the Prevea Community COVID-19 Vaccination Clinic opened at UW Green Bay Marinette Campus Fieldhouse. Appointments are needed to get a vaccine and can be made online. For more information on that, you can head to our website, NBC26.com.